Here's how to make YouTube thumbnails with the InShot video editor. To get started, you're just gonna head over to Photo here, and you're gonna click New Project. I've gone ahead and selected the photo that I wanna use, and there's a few different ways you can approach doing this. So first of all, if you wanna just go for a more authentic looking thumbnail, we could just use this as is, and I can use my fingers here, and I can pinch to zoom in and kind of drag my photo around, put myself off to the side, leaving there space to add different images and text later on. What you can also do is just scroll over here and click Cut Out to remove the background from your photo. I'm gonna click the check mark here, just like that. And then what I can do is scroll over to the far left and go to Canvas and go to Backgrounds. And I can actually pick a colored background or a gradient. I think the gradients look best. When you click on this, there's that. And I can even click here again to change where the gradient is gonna come from. So, this looks pretty good. I like that. But a third option you can do is instead of just going with the built-in gradients or backgrounds built into InShot, is to just get your own type of background, either online or through Canva or something like that, which I actually have this background photo that I designed myself inside of Canva. And what I can then do is head over to Picture in Picture, and I'm just going to add my own photo in here, and then click Cut Out. And then I'm going to resize this here and put myself off to the side just like this. Now for this thumbnail, I'm obviously making an InShot thumbnail. So I'm gonna need the graphic for InShot. And maybe for your thumbnail, you wanna grab different images from online. So the way I like to do this is I like to head over to Chrome, and I'll just search on Google Images for whatever I'm looking for. If you are looking for a specific logo, I highly recommend searching PNG after you type in your logo. And then what I do is I click on these and I look to see photos where it'll have the little white gray squares in the background. This doesn't have it, so we're gonna click off. And that's how you can tell it's a real PNG. So none of these are real PNGs yet. This one looks like it has the white and gray squares in the background, but it'll never just have them in the background like that. Normally you have to click on the photo and then the background disappears. So for example, this one, when we click on it, you can see it's a white background, and then the white background switches to those white and gray squares. That's how I know this is a real PNG. And so I can just hold my finger down here and I can save this image to my phone's photo gallery. And then back inside of InShot, I'm gonna open Picture in Picture and open that image. And as you can see, there's no white background. It was a real PNG image, so it doesn't have a background. And I can resize this, maybe make this a little smaller. I'm sure we'll adjust it a bit more, but that's a good starting point. Check. And now let's add some text. We just had to click the text button down here to add our text. There we go. And I can click the pencil right here and edit this text. So I can change the text color, the border, the label, which is the background, which I have here, opacity, all those different things. Something I also like to do sometimes here as well is add a space before and after whatever I type into the text box here, just so there's some more padding around my text. There we go. And we can line this up over here, increase the size, and then let's add another text box. Type tutorial. And for this one, I'm gonna make the text white and the label background black. And I'll make sure there's no border here. And I forgot to do that spacing thing I like to do. Click here, space, click over here, space, check. And there we go. We have a very clean thumbnail with just me, a little bit of text, and an image. This is great. And then all we have to do is just save this to our camera roll, and then we can open the YouTube Studio app. And from within there, we can click on our video and actually change the thumbnail on our phone. And if you want more helpful video editing and YouTube tips just like this video, be sure to click that subscribe button so you can follow along. And of course, if you want more InShot tutorials, click on this playlist right here. I've got tons of them.